welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. All right, guys, so today's video, this is going to be some Christmas decor. I've got a few wreaths that I'm going to be making with you guys today, and I've also got a surprise. We're going to be making those. They are so stinking pretty. I absolutely love the way that they look. I think they're so classy, and they are so Christmas. Anyways, that's what we've got for today, so let's jump right in. All right, you guys, so today Paisley and I are going to be making the viral brown paper bag stars. We have got our brown paper bags. We've also got some beads. We've got several different pairs of scissors, I've got some that cut like different shapes, and then we've got some shears as well. And then we have some twine, and that's all you need. These are going to be so stinking pretty, you guys. I cannot wait to show y'all. So let's just jump right into this. All right, so you take your brown paper bag. You're going to put your flap, the side that has the flap, down. All right. We're going to make a line like a T shape, all the way down and across. Take the next bag with the flap down and just place it right on top. Bag, place it down. We're gonna do this a total of 8 times. You're gonna use 8 bags. So let's speed it up a bit. So I just literally continued this process, you guys. I just made my little T shape onto the bag with my hot glue, and then placed my bag down, flap down. And then I forgot how many bags I had glued, and I couldn't see it, so Paisley had to count them for me. Anyways, but we just continued to do this process until I had all 8 bags glued into place. Okay, now once you have your bags glued together, all 8 bags are glued together, you're going to take your scissors. I'm going to start with my pink and shears, but you just make any kind of design that you want to in this bag. So I'm going to cut mine off with the pink and shears. Give it a little haircut up top. And then I'm going to go in with my regular scissors and make a couple little indentions in here. And I just continued to cut out little shapes into the brown paper bag, you guys. You can cut it into any kind of shapes that you want. And if you get kind of, like, okay, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to cut out, you can also get on Pinterest and find these shapes to cut out. So once I've gotten my stuff cut out the way I want it, I think, this is the way I want it. This is the first one I've ever made, so I'm not totally sure how we're going to do these, but this is the first one. We're going to open it up. You're going to want to open it up all the way, find the end on one end and find the other end, and we're going to glue that together.
That looks so cool.
Found it. And that's exactly what I did. I just added hot glue to one side and then opened it up and glued the other side to it. Now, guys, be very careful. That hot glue is hot, and it can come through the paper bag, so just be careful. Something I forgot to do was to put my twine and my beads on before I glued it shut. So I just opened it up a little bit, add a little hot glue, and just slide it right in the top. And close that up. Like, these things weigh nothing, so it's not gonna hurt anything for this to be just not barely, but it's not gonna hurt anything for this to be hung up with just twine. And there you have it. How stinking cute is that, you guys? So I just continued to glue my paper bags together and then cut them out. Add my beads to my twine, then add my twine to the paper bag and close it shut. I did each of these bags that way, and I ended up doing 5. Okay. All right, guys, so this is how they turned out. I think they're so stinking pretty. I've got several of them. I made a total of 5. They're different sizes and different designs and whatnot. But I'm gonna put them up above my island. And so Paisley and I are going to climb up on the island and put these up. I'm just gonna use thumbtacks and tack them into the ceiling. So that's what we're about to do. So I just went through and hung these up with thumbtacks, like I said. And I tried to place them where they were kind of varying in lengths, like as far as how tall or how long they hung from the ceiling. I wanted them to all kind of hang differently, and I wanted them just kind of spaced out. Now, I do want to redo this project and add some white paper bags and do some with those and add those in, kind of mix those in with these brown ones. I think that would be awesome. Anyways, and then I just cut off the remainder of the twine that was left over. All right, you guys, here you go. Ah, so cute. I love it. I love it. I'd actually like to have several of them. I want to get some white paper bags and make about 5 more, 3 more, something like that, and put kind of in between the brown ones. And I think that would be really pretty. But very cute. Such a cute craft. You could do this with your grandkids. You can do this with your kids. You could do this with your Sunday school class. This is just a really cute craft, and it turns out so pretty. So simple to put up. I put mine up with thumbtacks, you guys. So cute. I love this. You got to let me know in the comments what you think about this craft for sure. Okay, I hope you guys loved the stars. I love them so much. I think they are so stinking pretty. And they were so simple to make. And so cheap. Absolutely cheap. Anyways, this next DIY is going to be a wreath. Well, this is a wreath that I'm actually putting together. I'm going to sell this to my boss at the flower shop and let her put it in the shop to be sold. It's kind of exciting for me to get to do this kind of stuff. Like, she's offered to let me make a few things, bring it in, see what she thinks, and just kind of go from there. So I'm excited and I'm nervous at the same time. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about these wreaths in the comments section. Please let me know what you think. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing with this next one. It is a wreath that I'm making to sell. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. So for this first one, we're going to be working with this this grapevine wreath. It is about a 24 to 26 inch wreath, I would think. It's a very large wreath. I got it at the Goodwill for a really good price, and it was in really good shape. I picked up this Dremel set at Bargain Hunt, of all places, for $7 the other day, y'all. $7. And it was absolutely perfect to make a hole in the bottom of this little sign that I had so that I could feed some wire through it, make a loop, push the twine up through that loop, and then pull it back through so that I could hold this this sign onto my wreath. So I just pulled that wire through there, was able to twist it around the grapevine wreath, and then tie it off in the back. I grabbed some florals out of my stash. All of these came from the Dollar Tree, except for the 2 with the red berries on them. Those 2 came from the Dollar General store. The rest of this came from the Dollar Tree. Now, I went through and I cut down each stem. That way I could place these in that grapevine wreath exactly where I wanted them. I started with those 2 bigger pieces that had the red berries on them that came from the Dollar General store because they were my biggest pieces, and I wanted to make sure that I had those in, you know, the right spot and whatnot. So I started with those, and then I just started to go in with the other, the smaller stems that I had cut down. This is so simple to do, you guys. If you've got some kind of sign or something that you like, that you think is cute, you can always put it on a wreath and make it look cute, okay? Then all you need is some greenery to go with it, you know, kind of change it up a little bit, add some greenery to it. This is what I did. I just went through and swapped it out. Like I don't know how to explain it. You guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of alternating the pieces of greenery to make sure that everything kind of flows and kind of goes together. Now, I had this little piece that had some pine cones on it and some pieces of some spruce, and I wanted to glue it to the top of that little hole up there to cover up my wire at the top, because you could really see it at the top. You could barely see it at the bottom, but you could really see it at the top. So I used that to go over the top of this. It looks so stinking pretty, y'all. I absolutely love this wreath. All right, guys, this next one I was so excited to make. My very good friend Kristen and her daughter Tinsley Joe, she put Tinsley into a beauty review this past like a month ago or something. And one of the like prizes for winning, she won the beauty review. So like as queen, she got her little crown and a sash and this little bouquet of flowers. Well, Kristen brought me the bouquet of flowers and she's like, I'm never going to do anything with this. Would you like to have these? You know, here, you can just have them, whatever. Anyway, so I took them. Well, I decided I wanted to make something special just for Kristen so that she could keep these flowers forever because it is kind of special. You know what I mean? Like her daughter won a beauty review. It's something to have memories forever about. And anyways, and the people that I'm talking about are the same. This is my same friend and daughter that I did the, birthday party for, where we made all the little ghosts and all the cute Halloween stuff. Okay, that's the same person. So Kristen and Tinsley Joe, that's who I'm talking about. So I made this wreath for them. I hope that they absolutely love it. I think it is so stinking cute and it is just perfect for a child. So I hope that you guys enjoy this as well. Let me know what you think in the comments section and let's get into it. All right, guys, for this next wreath, the one that I just love so much, I grabbed a sign that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, a Santa Claus sign, and the florals that Kristen had sent to me that came from the beauty review. Now, I pulled the stick off the back of the Santa, grabbed my Dremel, and made a hole at the very top of the Santa head and a hole at the very bottom of the Santa, like in his beard. I then threaded some wire through the hole, made a loop, and pulled it tight through that loop. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. I just took two pieces of the wire, or it's one piece of wire bent in half, threaded it through, made a loop, pulled the other two ends back through that loop. I think it's much easier for you guys to see what I'm doing than it is for me to explain what I'm doing. Anyways, then I was able to twist this around the grapevine wreath and tie it off in the back. So this worked out absolutely perfect for putting the Santa face on my wreath. Now, once I got that done, I was ready to cut down all of my florals and start to glue them in. And that's what I did with the other one. I hot glued in each stem. And I just continued that process until I had all of my little pieces glued in there, and it just looked so absolutely adorable, y'all. I used some wire on the back to make a little hanger, and check out how stinking cute this turned out. Oh my gracious, I love this one. All right, guys, that is it for today. I thank you so much for being with me. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family and subscribe. That would be awesome. Plus, hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me today, and y'all have a blessed day.